Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and good morning to you, formerly glorious Spillway. The water is way low. We haven't got rain in a good long while. Not sure if it'd be classified as a drought, but it sure seems like a drought because we don't get enough rain. All the spots I've been fishing lately have been way low. Most of the time this is flowing like an SOB, but as of right now it's not. We're gonna have to check some depths and stuff like that. And yeah, there was a flood a couple of years ago, 2 or 3, that literally just blew the center out of this here dam. But yeah, still seems like a good spot. Seems like a cool spot. Definitely looks pretty badass. So hopefully there's some fish here, stuff and things. But yeah. Alrighty, boys and girls. I know I said good morning, but now that I think about it, it's actually not necessarily morning anymore. Katie, my first daughter, my 7-year-old daughter, the sweet little cute one. Well, they're both sweet and cute, but yeah, 7-year-old started 2nd grade today. So I did that first and then drove all the way down here. I've been meaning to come here for a while. I was gonna come here the other day in the last video, but my tire was having issues. It's still having issues, but we went for it anyway. We got some live bait night crawlers corn. Fished here one time before. You guys have seen it, maybe twice. And all we caught was carp and turtles, but there's flatheads that get caught here. There's definitely flatheads. It's pretty much a similar mission as we have been since baby was born or baby was close to being born. Fishing close to home, trying to catch flatheads, but we'll take any damn thing we can get besides maybe turtles. I mean, 1 turtle would be fine, but as long as, if we're getting a bunch of turtles, there's another spot we can go that's pretty close. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna check some depths, get some baits out, and hopefully get some bites, stuff and things, but I'm just gonna set you right here, because I don't want to walk you all the way back. That'll work. Don't really have the best pole holders up here, but if we open our drags and stuff, then I'm sure we'll be all right. I gotta figure out where it's deep through here. That is not deep at all, but I did scare a fish of some sort, and I didn't get snagged. Still not deep though. But we'll just try to kind of try right there. You never know. Could be a flatty or a channel, just kind of cruising the middle out there. Definitely not deep though. Definitely not deep. It can definitely be raging through here, and I'd imagine it's pretty deep then, but as of right now, it's shallow. That wasn't terrible. Let's get that a little closer though. Might just have to drop one right off the edge right in front of us. Scared some minnows, accidentally smashed my sunfish into the wall. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. We're gonna have to bounce these around a little bit throughout the day. And other than that, I'm just gonna kind of stop talking about them, ignore them, and just start fishing. With the hopes that we hear some clickies. Not that kind of clicky. That's just a clicky from the current. Okay. Everything's chill. Hopefully I don't fall in, and hopefully don't get ripped in the water. Up there it's kind of flat and easy to stand on, but yeah, down here not so much. That one's still clicking, but I think it's current / sunfish. And yeah, I never really tried a jig head crawler here. Usually it's flowing a little too hard for it, but with it kind of being mellow, I mean, it could be pretty good. Could be pretty good. Little deep pool back here. Probably a variety of a lot of different types of fish. Eventually we might try up the way. Could always try down the way too if we really wanted to. But for now we're gonna try right in this way and see what happens from there. See what happens from there. It's nice and cool today, boys and girls. Ain't 1,000 degrees for once. Did get a little bit of rain this morning, so the hopes was maybe there was a little bit more water flowing through here, but that was a pipe dream, so to speak. But we have fished less water recently, so yeah. And like I've been saying, the fish gotta be somewhere. This is one of the deepest spots on the river, and even though it's not as deep as normal, it's still one of the deeper spots on the river. So we're gonna fish it. Just gotta figure out where they are. And stuff. That's more than the sunfish. That one's clicking too. Feels like a pretty decent bite. Feels like it dropped it though. I can feel the sunfish wiggling. It was slowly going out to sea though. We haven't been here long. Bad news is I don't think it has it anymore. Set it down for a little bit longer, but we're gonna have to check that here in a jiff. Nothing on the jig head crawler yet, surprisingly, but we will keep on trying. That was a good sign. That was definitely more than the current, and that was definitely more than the bait fish. So bad news is it could have been a turtle, but it seemed kind of, didn't seem like a channel, seemed kind of flatheady to me. Seemed flatheady to me. So hopefully he comes back and stuff. Not yet, just started. Not yet, I've only been here for 5 minutes though.
What are you trying to catch?
I got just about one of everything out. Flathead if I'm lucky.
Yeah. Well, they're down there.
Expecting carp and turtles mainly.
Yeah.
But we'll see, who knows.
All right, well, good luck.
Thank you, man, appreciate it. Dude carrying his kids around in a little tote thing behind a four-wheeler. Solid dad move right there, boys and girls. Solid dad move. Not big, but it did hammer it. Something. I've actually never caught a channel rat here. Never caught a channel rat. And he ain't much, but he is something. Which one of those just clicked? Something clicked. I think it's the green one, but it stopped. All right, first fish and first channel rat from this spot ever. Not the biggest, but we'll take it. We will take it. Took a little bit of effort to actually catch it, which is surprising and not surprising at the same time, because yeah, fishing's been a little tough. Fishing has been a little tough. I'm gonna swap out my camera for my night crawlers and maybe throw out a Carolina rig and go back to fishing. Keep you posted if something happens and stuff. I got a fish. I got a fish. I got a fish. It was snagged, but I got a fish now. Up in the current. Definitely a flathead. It clicked like once. It clicked like once. Yuppers. Oh, he's under it. He's under it. That didn't take long, boys and girls. I literally thought I was stuck. Like no fish stuck. And this was not the pole that I thought was gonna have a random, I thought this orange one might have a random flathead sitting on it, but nope. Greenie. Go on, crawler, get in here. Get in here, buddy. This fish is scrapping. I'm fighting it with one hand though, but that was an instant flathead, boys and girls. Instant. Instant. I don't know how we're gonna get him in, but we're sure gonna try. Left or right? How do we get down to him? We're gonna try left. He's under something. Oh man. We just gotta go down. We gotta get the right angle. My other one just clicked too. What a debacle. But we got his ass. Pretty one. Really pretty one. Got lucky today, boys and girls. We've been catching a lot of these fun-sized small ones, but eventually we're gonna get lucky. Eventually. Yep, we can get that hook back pretty easy, I think. We're gonna try anyway. We are gonna try. Got it. All right, he swallowed it, so we're gonna get him back pretty quick, but right off the bat, he was like stuck, but it felt like somebody else's line, or it felt like a stick or something. I was getting ready to try to pop it off, and he was up shallow, not even in the deep spot where you think they would be. like to spend a little bit more time with you, bud, but he gobbled that bait, so look how yellow he is. He's good. So there is some debate as to whether getting the hook out is better or worse for them when they swallow it, but you know, I could have just left the hook in there and down the road it would have rusted. People say it rusts pretty quick, but I don't know if I buy it. And with flatheads, their mouths are so big that you can get your hand in there, back the hook eye, out the gills, and pop it free pretty easily. So it took me about, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. A little bit of extra time, a little bit of extra bloody knuckles, but in my opinion, it's worth it. It is worth it. All right, well, Nightcrawler isn't doing a whole lot, but that's okay. That is okay. Threw out some corn on a Carolina rig to see if I can't catch some carp. Old me and Benjamin came here and caught some pretty big carp. Caught one that was like 10 pounds or bigger, and yeah, we might as well try everything we can. I'm just happy to be fishing today. Pretty relaxed today. I'm sure you can tell most of the time I'm all jazzed up, and well, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited I caught that flathead. I'm kind of just chill today, you know? It's good to be chill every now and again. We're gonna need to get a new bait on this one. I'm gonna go check that orange one, because this green one like kinda clicked like once maybe. Fairly unnoticeable. This one clicked a lot, so they'll do that, man. They'll hit it, make it click just a hair. Carp line was lifting, but I think it's the wind. They'll mess with your line just a hair and then they'll just sit with it. That one pulled it all the way downstream. I should have been on that faster. I should have checked that a while ago. This one just seems stuck, but I threw it there. The current's not very strong. I have a heavy weight and it's all the way down there. Thought I felt something, but I didn't. Might be onto something, boys and girls. I don't think we're getting this one free, but and I don't think the fish still has this one, but we might be onto something. Got something back. All right, I got to adjust my life. I'll shut up for a little bit. Got my hook back, actually. Tip's bent a little bit, though. Leader's frayed. That leader's frayed, too, so I'm going to tie some leaders, watch my corn rod, and let's get some more sunfish back out, boys and girls. They seem to be here, and they seem to be working and stuff. Nope, we got something. Look at the Nightcrawler upstream. I don't know how we're gonna get this dude in, but we're sure gonna try. Rain stopped. And yeah, not too much to report on the live bait from what I've noticed. And yeah, up over there. Medium to small channel rat. He is hooked in the mouth, he's just tangled. The jig head crawler wasn't quite enough for the current, so I threw the Carolina rig up there and we got ourselves a channel rat. Look at this dude's fin though. That's what you gotta kind of watch out for, especially on these small ones. Like people that I talk to that don't know much about fishing, he wasn't even hooked, he was just wrapped up. If he were to be hooked though, it'd be in the mouth. The people that I talk to that don't know much about fishing, they think you gotta worry about the bigger catfish, but the bigger catfish have ran into so many damn rocks over their lives that their fins aren't really sharp anymore. It's those little bastards you gotta watch out for. It's those little bastards. We'll take a medium channel. It seems like through here we can't even get bit on crawlers. Down there we get bit on crawlers, but they're tiny channels, so I figured I'd try up the way, and well, that was not a big channel cat. It was our second biggest fish of the day, so we will take it. But I think we can do better. Got time, we're chilling, and yeah, I'm sure that there's a big one that lives here somewhere. It's just whether or not he wants to eat today, or if we can get a bait in front of him and stuff. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're gonna keep trying. But I got some lunch. Leper? It's like 3 o'clock. What do you consider that? Thought I was getting a bite on my Carolina rig, but I suppose it's leper. We did have to go to Casey's, unfortunately. There wasn't very many options down here. I guess there was a KFC, and I probably should have just gone there, but I needed gas, so Fresh Deli. And I've had these before, they're pretty good, but I'm gonna show you the strategy to make them a little bit better. If I can get this damn thing open. While I get this thing all done up, we'll talk about the fishing that's been pretty non-existent. I preach at spots like this, if it doesn't happen quick, it's not gonna happen. Well, it happened quick, and the thing that I'm bad at is deciding when to leave. Caught about 5 channel rats, one was pretty decent. Had the 2 flathead bites, caught one of them on accident. No credit to us. And yeah, now we're gonna eat this sub and decide what to do next. There's another spot down here I do wanna fish, but yeah, it's just deciding when I wanna fish it. There's ants attacking my mayonnaise. What do you guys prefer, Miracle Whip or mayonnaise? I am a big time Miracle Whipper. It's not Miracle Whip. I'd rather not eat it. I mean, how do people like mayonnaise better than Miracle Whip? This shit just tastes like lard. I'm not sure why it's coming out of this package so weird, but it's kind of even more disgusting looking. I'll take your first bite like this. And then, buffalo sauce. It's also about the only thing that makes their pizza worth a shit is this buffalo sauce, so yeah. Pour a little on your sandwich. Okay, that's kind of a lot, but we'll go in for a bite. Not very good. It'll work though. It'll work. All right, I'm gonna keep eating my sandwich and these chips that I got that I kind of regret. They're pretty gross, but they're good enough for who they're for. A green sunfish just jumped into you guys because I lost my tripod for my camera and you're sitting on the bucket. We're gonna see if we can get another shot. Thumbs up. Alrighty, boys and girls. As much as I'd like to catch one more flathead or one more big thing or one more carp, for God's sakes, I don't think it's gonna happen. We are gonna be moving on. I'm gonna go try that other spot I was talking about. That'll be for another video, even though this video might be a little bit shorter than normal. Pretty stoked that I caught my first flathead from this spot. It wasn't the biggest, but yeah, we got 2 flathead bites basically at the same time, caught one of them, so 50% catch rate is pretty good for me on flatheads, especially in current, even though the current isn't raging very hard. Got a lot of rain coming tonight. Hopefully that helps the fishing. It couldn't hurt. It's been pretty rough. It's been kind of these 3-4 hour grindy, which doesn't seem like that long to go fishing, but most of the time of these spots you can make it happen fast. But 3 to 4 hour grindy, maybe get one good fish. And yeah, the last video all I got was some channel cats and a carp, and I'll take the flathead over those any day. But if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Gotta go. Gotta clean up my stuff first, then I gotta go. Stuff things, but